Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Chase. Today we're kicking off a brand new series, People Messed with the Wrong Cops, where every dumb move instantly triggers justice mode. Alright, let's dive in. On January 4th, 2024, a trooper monitoring traffic near Landmark Boulevard clocked a white Nissan sedan speeding up to 97 miles per hour in a 55 zone. When emergency lights were activated, the driver accelerated past 120 miles per hour and refused to yield, triggering a dangerous pursuit. The chase surged across Veterans Parkway, I-516, and US 17 as the driver weaved through traffic, drove into oncoming lanes, and repeatedly ignored stop signs.
The 39 going towards a... got that one again. That's all I'm coming in. I hope it's obstructed. But we are west of 30 on the beach. Style still auto DG.
The pursuit ended when the suspect lost control on US 17, striking two vehicles and disabling the car.
He just 1050 petrol. It's probably the whole bad 1050 bad.
He just 1050 petrol. It's probably the whole bad 1050 bad.
Bad 1050.
The driver fled on foot but was quickly captured after a brief chase. Officers recovered suspected marijuana, a scale, cash, and a firearm. The suspect later admitted he fled out of fear and was transported for medical clearance before being booked.
He's coming back out to the exit.
While patrolling near Southampton and West Fayetteville, officers spotted a vehicle with dark tint and suspected fake plates. When signaled to stop, the driver sped through the Park Place apartments and nearby plazas recklessly, even driving against traffic before continuing east on Godby Road.
Going to Park Place. Feel about to hit the push bump. Coming out to Godby Road. Alright, we're gonna be making a right onto Godby. Alright, just made a right, we're going back towards 314. Vehicle. Alright, we're coming up to 314 right now on Godby. Hey, go to Godby, 314 Godby. We're making a right onto 314.
The chase escalated as the vehicle exceeded 100 miles per hour on West Fayetteville, ran a red light, and entered oncoming lanes on wet pavement.
It's gonna be reckless driving, 38 deep on 38 deep out the window. That's a Maryland tag, tag. Hey, come around me, take over. Come around me, take over. Speed's gonna be 100, traffic is light. It's gonna be going Gonna be going south on 314.
The driver lost control and crashed into the woods, then fled on foot. Officers issued commands and a taser was used to subdue him.
He's behind me, 41, hold traffic.
The suspect, Collins, had a suspended license and was wanted for homicide by vehicle. The stolen car had a fake VIN, and a search uncovered about 1.4 pounds of marijuana and a scale. He was booked into Clayton County Jail. On August 19, 2024, officers were on duty in the Capital Circle Northwest area when Tallahassee police pursued a vehicle involved in an armed carjacking. The stolen vehicle, Florida license plate KSIG03, was traveling northbound from Pensacola Road and continued through the Highway 27 intersection onto Old Bainbridge Road. After catching up near Dick Mitchell Road, I continued the pursuit. The suspect was speeding at over 100 miles per hour, forcing other vehicles to pull over. Entering Gadsden County, I attempted a rear-end collision, PIT, but the driver swerved toward my vehicle, forcing me to stop due to oncoming traffic. Near Concord Bainbridge Road, I rear-ended the vehicle, damaging both vehicles and sending them into a ditch. Devin Jerger and Delisa Morgan were arrested, and a firearm was recovered. The case has been handed over to Tallahassee police.
102 is EMS needed.
Jonesboro, Arkansas. On June 3, 2024, a female driver without insurance fled a traffic stop on I-555, triggering a high-speed pursuit through city limits.
Stop. Pull into the fucking parking lot. No, pull into the parking lot.
Negative.
Call it 1037. They're northbound. Just got back on the interstate.
For northbound southwest on top of the
TBI.
not working.
She went down this ditch, she got back out.
Northbound top. We'll move the red southbound.
After two tactical vehicle intervention, TVI maneuvers, the suspect's vehicle crashed into a concrete wall. The patrol car used to stop her sustained significant damage and was later towed from the scene.
Get out of the car! Get out! Get out of the car now! Get on the ground!
The driver was arrested, taken for medical evaluation, and charged with felony eluding, reckless driving, and operating a vehicle without insurance or valid registration. Alexander, Arkansas. At 3:56 p.m. on May 19, 2025, Alexander police requested backup while pursuing a suspect on the South Service Road near Bryan Parkway. The fleeing driver, Timothy Ratliff, sped onto Interstate 30, reaching dangerously high speeds.
Full secondary, get on the interstate, 126 eastbound. TVI.
Within minutes, officers executed a successful tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, bringing the chase to a safe end. Ratliff was taken into custody without resistance at the scene. What began as a simple pursuit quickly revealed more serious offenses. Ratliff now faces multiple charges, including fleeing, reckless driving, driving without a license, possession of a controlled substance, traffic violations, and having an open container. The white Chevrolet crossover launched into a dangerous high-speed chase after being caught speeding at 100 miles per hour. As the driver swerved recklessly between lanes, the pursuit turned into a major threat to all motorists on the highway. Officers executed a precise tactical vehicle intervention, flipping the suspect's vehicle and bringing the chaos to a halt. The driver attempted to escape on foot, but was quickly captured along with a passenger. A search revealed 150 fentanyl pills and a quantity of green, leafy substances suspected to be drugs. Both suspects now face multiple felony charges and the likelihood of a lengthy prison sentence. Laguna Beach, California. It's on March 11th, 2021. Steinmetz stole a white Mercedes from a resort parking garage and sped off. Officer Ryan Riddell spotted the vehicle minutes later and attempted a traffic stop, but Steinmetz fled, crashing into multiple cars and endangering drivers by weaving through oncoming traffic. Officers deployed spike strips to disable the vehicle, and a pit maneuver eventually brought it to a stop.
Driver, get down!
As officers approached, Steinmetz jumped out, reached toward his hip, and made a motion resembling someone drawing a gun. Officer Riddell, perceiving a lethal threat, fired 6 shots.
Stand by. Get down on the ground now! Get down on the ground! Alright, he's a 452 officer. Get on the ground!
Though wounded, Steinmetz continued advancing until officers used a taser to subdue him. He survived and underwent surgery. On April 25th, 2021, in Atlanta, Georgia, GSB troopers Andis Miles and Hun were on the lookout for a stolen landscaping truck barreling toward the Atlanta metro area. They spotted the vehicle on I-75 South and attempted to pull it over. Unsurprisingly, the driver had no intention of stopping.
Stopping now. Ain't stopping yet. Truck. Carway now. Clear that now, that way. Black hat back, license plate.
See if I can get him to go. I'm gonna see if I can get him to go.
Stand by, go ahead.
The chase came to a dramatic end when the driver, Terrell Williamson, lost control and rolled the truck. Troopers quickly surrounded the vehicle and pulled him out through the shattered front windshield.
Stand by, go ahead.
central pit, the central pit, the central pit rollover, stand by. That's central. That's central.
Williamson was taken to the hospital with minor injuries, and after being medically cleared, he was booked into Fulton County Jail without further incident. As for why he stole the truck, and that remains a mystery. Perhaps he was a rival landscaper with some questionable business tactics. On the morning of January 12, 2026, Trooper Sheldon Phipps assisted the Benton County Task Force in Lowell, Arkansas. The target was Misael Presas, suspected of heading to a drug deal and believed to be armed and likely to flee.
Come on.
They got him blocked in.
Wrong, sissy.
They got him blocked in.
Oh, they do? What a bunch of pussies.
When officers attempted to stop a black Cadillac Escalade, the driver refused to comply, ran a red light, and tried to escape. Due to public safety concerns,
Hey, I'm 1037.
Trooper Phipps executed a tactical vehicle intervention, forcing the SUV to stop.
TBI, felony stop.
Presas and passenger Elijah Carpenter were taken into custody without further incident. A search of the vehicle revealed a large quantity of cocaine, and both men were booked into the Benton County Jail.
Backseat pass!
Greenville, South Carolina. On May 13, 2024, deputies from the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, along with Department of Homeland Security agents, attempted to arrest 51-year-old James Edgar Hopkins at a hotel on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Hopkins, wanted on outstanding warrants, was located outside the building. During the arrest attempt, officers saw he was armed with a knife.
Sheriff's office, get on the ground!
Hey, hold on. Hey, you stabbing him?
Despite attempts to subdue him with tasers and a beanbag round, Hopkins stabbed a GCSO K-9 named Mickey and fled to a nearby Bank of America parking lot.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
No, he's stabbing him.
There, 3 deputies opened fire, striking Hopkins. He was transported to Greenville Memorial Hospital for treatment. Fortunately, no officers were injured in the incident.
Hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Move.
Don't reach for it! Do not reach. Do not reach for it.
The wounded K-9 was rushed to an animal hospital and later recovered and was released to his handler. Hopkins now faces several charges, including aggravated breach of peace, resisting arrest with a deadly weapon, and cruelty to a police dog.
Take the knife. There's no more.
Do not fucking move! I got cuffs right here, ready to go.
Yeah.
St. Johns County, Florida. On June 2nd, 2025, deputies responded to a report of a suspicious person at the St. Augustine Premium Outlets.
I got good sticks on the right side.
He's falling into the Mirabelle.
They found 27-year-old William Middleton driving erratically, swerving lanes, going the wrong way, and throwing trash from his vehicle. When a deputy attempted a traffic stop, Middleton refused to stop, braked suddenly, and made obscene gestures.
West on Eastern Lane.
Believing he was impaired, deputies pursued him onto State Road 16, where he entered oncoming traffic and nearly caused head-on collisions. To end the chase, deputies deployed stop sticks and used a Péti maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a stop.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Middleton was arrested and charged with DUI, reckless driving, fleeing and eluding, and possession of drug paraphernalia. On August 9th, 2025, Arkansas State Police Troopers David Whipple and Ethan Highland tried to stop a white Chevrolet sedan in Little Rock. Flagged for expired registration and unconfirmed insurance, the driver refused to comply and fled, triggering a tense late-night pursuit. Dashcam footage shows tight coordination between state troopers and Little Rock police as the suspect drove recklessly, ignored commands, and put others at risk. Officers eventually closed in and secured the scene after a brief foot chase. The driver, 23-year-old Tavian Marquardt Offord, was arrested and faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, reckless driving, driving on a suspended license, no insurance, and unauthorized use of property. West Hartford, Connecticut. On August 8, 2023, around 5 p.m., police attempted to stop a stolen Hyundai Elantra traveling on New Britain Avenue. The vehicle crashed into two others at South Street and became disabled. Lyle Salisbury and Mike Alexander Garcia fled the car. Salisbury was arrested immediately, while Alexander Garcia ran eastbound.
Oh! Oh, please no! Stop fighting! Stop it! Please! Fucking get in! Just do it! Please! Please! We're in the car! Doug's on one! Back in! Please! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! I'm gonna shoot you! Stop! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! Please! Stop! Let me out!
As he fled, Alexander Garcia tried and failed to carjack two vehicles before entering a Toyota RAV4 at a nearby tire shop. K9 officer Andrew Teeter and his police dog followed. During a violent struggle inside the RAV4, Alexander Garcia managed to back out of the garage, striking two vehicles, including the K9 unit's vehicle.
We're in the car! Doug's on one! Back in! Please! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! I'm gonna shoot you! Stop! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! Please! Stop! Let me out! Please!
Still struggling with the suspect, Officer Teeter fired multiple rounds, striking Alexander Garcia in the torso. The suspect crashed into a utility pole and was later pronounced dead at Hartford Hospital. Officer Teeter sustained a broken rib and head injuries, while the K9 was unharmed.
Here. Get up! Move! Get out! Move! Fucking get in! On one! Back in! Please! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! I'm gonna shoot you! Stop!
The pursuit ignited on downtown Atlanta highways, where a gray Dodge Challenger tore through traffic at extreme speed. A GSP trooper stayed close, radioing updates as the chase swept past John Wesley Dobbs and Ellis Street.
Atlanta. 1080 times 2, 1080 times 2, gray Charger and a white one, or excuse me, Challenger. Gray Challenger and a white Challenger, no 28 on either one of them. John Wesley Dobbs passing Ellis. Going to the interstate, going connector south.
Back on I-75/I-85 South, speed surged. The Challenger weaved through dense traffic near University Avenue, Langford Parkway, and Cleveland Avenue, refusing to yield as sirens blared.
Southbound Riverdale, almost 1050. Still going.
Can I get there for 85?
Yes, but you're probably better off. I don't know, to be honest with you. We're passing up Clayton County units now. Stand by.
Near Riverdale, Officer Matthews attempted a pit once, briefly spinning the car. A second decisive maneuver sent the Challenger flying into a grassy ditch, ending the chase in clouds of white smoke.
All right, stand by. Multiple pits and contacts.
On June 6, 2023, in Pulaski County, an Arkansas State Police trooper clocked a motorcycle flying down the highway at nearly 135 miles per hour. When the trooper tried to pull the rider over, the suspect refused to stop, triggering a dangerous high-speed chase. The motorcyclist weaved through traffic, pushing the limits, but as he exited the highway and began to slow near an intersection, the trooper saw his chance. With precision timing, he tapped the rear of the motorcycle, sending it off balance and forcing the rider to the ground.
Get on the ground, let my dog go, he's gonna bite your ass!
The pursuit ended swiftly, and remarkably, the suspect sustained no major injuries. What began as reckless defiance was brought to a professional close, one that showcased the trooper's control under pressure.
Face away from me! You let a damn Tahoe chase you down.
On December 7th, 2025, around 3:30 p.m., an officer patrolling near Roosevelt Road observed a gray 2010 Jeep Patriot displaying fictitious tags. When a traffic stop was attempted on Colonel Glenn Road, the driver immediately fled.
860, traffic light.
Traffic moderate.
Traffic moderate.
We're at Junkies right now.
I'm turning off 36 right behind you. I'll come.
Connection lost. We're passing Lower Street.
Passing Lower Street.
The Jeep raced west on 36th Street, reaching nearly 90 miles per hour in a 35 mile per hour zone. A tactical vehicle intervention at Romine Road stopped the vehicle, but all three occupants ran on foot. The driver, Octavius Shavers, was subdued with a taser and arrested. The two passengers were later captured. All suspects were medically cleared and booked on multiple felony and fleeing charges. Morris Wilson was identified as the driver after a police stop escalated into a brief pursuit. Officers later searched the vehicle following his arrest.
Highway 70, coming up on SFC 445 out of Arkansas, Adam, Robert Adam, 49 out of ARA 49 hours, still rolling. We're still rolling. Coming into Forest City.
Inside the center console, police discovered a Glock 43X handgun loaded with a magazine containing 9 hollow point rounds. As a convicted felon, Wilson was prohibited from possessing any firearm. He was charged with fleeing, possession of a firearm by certain persons, driving on a suspended license, improper display of tags, improper passing on the left, and failure to wear a seatbelt.
Where they get the U-Haul?
9518.
On January 11th, 2024, the Florida Highway Patrol began a pursuit in Leon County after spotting a vehicle speeding at 92 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone.
To the 1380 represent.
Despite emergency lights being activated, the driver refused to stop, weaving recklessly through traffic and nearly crashing into a semi-truck. Due to growing safety concerns, troopers continued the chase.
To the 1380 represent 28, you keep moving out. I'm got partial of that. I see you at the 203 eastbound. Every other word is saying out. You're northbound.
The driver, Monty Terrell Herring, eventually abandoned the vehicle and tried to flee on foot, but was quickly caught by troopers.
So at the 1380, do need an updated 20.
A search of his vehicle uncovered methamphetamine and ammunition. Authorities also found that Herring had been driving without a valid license for an extended period. A chaotic police chase unfolded as a Dodge Charger sped through downtown Atlanta, turning an already tense pursuit into an almost unbelievable spectacle. What began as a routine stop quickly spiraled out of control.
Hellcat wide body, making his way all the way over to the right, coming up to 75. White powder, center lane.
During the chase, suspects tossed a bag from the car, lost control multiple times, and even dragged a patrol vehicle. At one point, the driver fled on foot, only to jump back into the Charger.
Get out! Let me see everybody's fucking hands! Nobody move! Get your hands up! Keep the door shut, get your fucking hands up! Get your hands up!
Trying to go again, Atlanta, ramming him. Stand by, he's trying to go the wrong way. He's trying to go the wrong way. We're taking Williams Street, going up the wrong way on Williams. Spinning out again, stand by.
795, I'm taking the secondary.
Passengers bizarrely waved from the windows as police closed in. Despite the Charger's power, the driver failed to escape, making it clear he was desperate, but ultimately unsuccessful in avoiding jail. The pursuit took a dramatic turn when the suspect suddenly accelerated to 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour, swerving onto a narrow road before crashing through a backyard, leaving a trail of chaos behind.
Like to clear. Hey, northbound turn on Hazel. Speed approximately 50 miles an hour. Stay behind us. Let's take you to that. Stay behind us, hey. We just ran this field. Where y'all at? You giving us updates?
The suspect abandoned the vehicle and attempted to flee on foot, trying to leap over a fence in a desperate bid to escape arrest. Officers quickly caught up and apprehended him just as the vehicle erupted into flames, sending thick smoke billowing into the sky and marking a fiery and dangerous end to the reckless chase.
City units, go get back in units up.
On the evening of August 25th, 2024, at approximately 6:31 p.m., an officer from the NFEP was traveling eastbound along State Route 836 when he spotted a white Chevy truck aggressively weaving through heavy traffic. The vehicle's speed was dangerously high, at times reaching up to 91 miles per hour, posing a significant risk to other drivers on the road. Acting swiftly, the officer initiated a traffic stop and safely pulled the truck over. Upon approaching, the officer identified the driver as Sean Anthony G. Chung. What followed next was captured on Dashcam, revealing a series of events that would soon unfold at the scene.
Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Yo, my foot's caught.
Yeah, cause
December 26, 2023, Juneau County, Wisconsin. The day after Christmas in quiet Juneau County, police responded to a trespassing call at the Quality Inn. A man claiming to be Richard Irvin refused to leave his room after his credit card was declined, determined to stay no matter what.
Good. I'll take the key.
Oh, thank you, sir. Save me trouble.
Do you have a driver's license or ID on you?
I do, but I have a, hold on a second. Boss wants to back down to Chicago for construction work, so that's what I'm gonna do. Sister upset me.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm originally from Chicago.
Oh, okay. So do you have your driver's license or ID or something?
I just told you I lost my wallet. That's why I'm having these problems. I have the license, but
yeah, I'll take a look at that. That's fine. That's all I need.
Oh, for what?
Because I have to identify you.
For why?
Because I'm here for a trespass complaint now at this point.
It's a trespassing.
Yeah, because you were supposed to have been out yesterday. You stayed in a hotel without paying.
They gave me permission. They said we're working out, and that lady got upset. Okay.
That's not what the manager said. I just need your ID so I can.
I gotta find it. Okay,
that's fine.
This is just I really am pushing my time here. 1 second.
If you were pushing your time, you would have been out yesterday when you were supposed to. On the north side of the building in the parking.
When officers arrived to escort him out, the man abruptly changed his story, insisting his name was Caton and handed over an ID with just the initial K, but the photo didn't match at all. Suspicion grew, and a quick check revealed multiple active warrants for Richard Irvin.
I got this southbound Apex.
One jury just ran straight.
Copy, you're not doing it.
As backup arrived in the parking lot, officers tried to remove him from his car, but Richard wasn't about to go quietly.
You alright? You alright?
What the fuck?
You good to get down? Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. You want to sit down somewhere?
No, he's okay. Glasses.